Good morning. The Lebanese Center for Human Rights, it's a local non-governmental organization in Lebanon. We are working on documentation of violation of human rights. We work on advocacy and capacity building and legal aid and rehabilitation of victims of torture and arbitrary detention. So the Lebanese Center for Human Rights is closely monitoring development related to freedom of expression in Lebanon. So we express our deep concern over the increasing number of summons and arrests, which reflect a crisis in the rule of law. So another expense, my colleague talked about Qaradawi. Yes, he was deported from Lebanon without the right to any fair request of protection. And Lebanon, he was obliged because we are part of and ratified CAT Convention. So Qaradawi had the right to claim protection based on the CAT Convention, and we have law against torture in Lebanon. But the deportation was arbitrary and swiftly. So even the lawyers didn't have the time to do something and to stop the deportation. And we notice like this deportation for Syrian, for example. There is Syrian was deported without any right to get protection sometimes. So, but when I talk about some positive development in Lebanon, I don't want to talk about bad things always. So the recent practice, if someone, he's journalist and he talk in his, for example, he's journalist and he talk in the web of the press media that he work with, he always leading, he will be followed by the, he will not pass by the crime, cyber crime. He will go to the court directly. But the problem in Lebanon, there is not a definition, clear definition about who's activist and who's got the protection in Lebanon. Because if the activist talked, and he's in the same times journalist and activist, but he talked in his private social media web, so they will act with him like an activist, not a journalist. So he will be followed by the cybercrime. So always they use this because the Supreme Court in Lebanon have jurisprudence, and they said if he expressed their views in social media and in private social media account, he will be considered as an activist, not a journalist.
Thank you, Hasna.